Hello everyone, I hope you are enjoying your lessons so far. Today we're going to talk about the heart and everything we need to know about the heart and what the heart does. So we are going to start with our fitness word of the day, which will be heart, and you'll do that in a minute. Then you are going to have a quick little mini lesson on the heart. I'm going to give you some facts about the heart and where to find your heart rate or your pulse on your body. Then we'll wrap up with some fun facts about the heart and a little closing to help you remember what you learned today. So, our fitness word of the day is heart. I'm going to pull up that video for you, and I hope that you follow along with it and do the exercises that go along with each of the letters. Now that you're all warmed up and you got your heart working a little bit faster than it was when you were just sitting down, we're going to talk about what the heart does and how the heart works. The heart is one giant muscle, and it is responsible for pumping blood all throughout our body. It does this by receiving deoxygenated blood from the body. It goes through the heart, travels through all the ventricles and the valves, and comes out as oxygenated blood, which then circulates throughout our entire body, bringing blood all the way from our toes to our head. So our heart is a very important muscle in our body. It helps circulate that blood, it brings oxygen to us, and it pumps the blood from the body to the lungs all the way around. Additionally, we can find our heart rate a couple different ways on our body. If you would like to find your heart rate on your body, you can either find it on your wrist or on your neck. If you're going to try to find your radial heartbeat, what you're going to do is you're going to lay your hand out in front of you so your palm is facing up. Then you're going to trace your thumb all the way down to your wrist. Make sure you're tracing your thumb because it has to be on the thumb side, which is called the radial side. You're then going to put two fingers about an inch away from the bottom of your palm, and you should be able to feel some sort of pulse. If you're having difficulty finding a pulse there because it is very faint, then you can try it on your neck, around your chin. If you go down a little bit, that little tube in front of your neck, you're going to want to place two fingers very lightly, and you should be able to feel a heartbeat there. So you can go ahead, try out finding your heart rate, finding your pulse. If you're unable to find it, you can always shoot me an email and let me know, or you can look up a video on YouTube if you are unable to find it through my directions. So here are a couple fun facts about the heart. The average size of a heart is the size of a fist, and this is for an adult. So if you're younger, most of you are middle schoolers, so your heart is going to be a little bit smaller. Some of your hearts might be full grown yet, but it's not very likely. They're going to continue to grow until you have matured and you've reached your full adult height and weight. The heart beats about 115,000 times a day, and it pumps almost 2,000 gallons of blood each day. Whales have the biggest mammal heart out of all mammal animals, and a girl's heart rate is slightly faster than a boy's heart rate. So now that we've learned a little bit about the heart, we warmed up our heart, and we know what our heart does, I would like you to re-find your heart rate or your pulse and see if it's faster or slower than when you first found it. For most of you, it should be a little bit slower because we did our exercise, we found it, and now you're finding it again at the end. If you can't find your pulse, then you can look up ways to find your pulse, but remember, you can find it on your radial side or on your carotid artery on your neck. Also, think about what the heart does and how the heart works. If you were able to recall that, then you are golden and you know all about your heart. If you're not, you might want to rewatch the video so that way you can gain a little bit more knowledge about your heart.